Hello, all. Myself Manisha Desai. I am the lecturer in Physics Department from Arihant Arts, Commerce and Science College, Bardhan, Pune. Today I am going to discuss on the topic logic gates from the lesson Semiconductor Devices of the 12th Science Physics Part 2. So let's begin. Before going for the logic gate, we must know some basic concepts of what is the analog signal and what is the digital signal. What is the analog signal? It is nothing but any continuous signal for which the time varying feature of this signal is representation of some other time varying quantity. Means what? If you see this diagram, analog signal, here are the two time varying quantities. Y-axis represent the voltage and x-axis represent the time. Now here voltage is changing with respect to the time, which means that the voltage has continuous signal or time varying feature, which is nothing but the representation of time. Means at 0 time voltage is 0. When time is going on increasing, voltage also goes on increasing up to a maximum value and then goes on decreasing with respect to time, comes to the 0 and again goes on increasing reversely with respect to time and again it comes to the 0. This consists of one waveform. Now this waveform goes on continuously changing. Means analog signal is nothing but this continuous signal for which the time varying feature of the signal is the representation of some other time varying quantity. Now what is a digital signal? Digital signal is which have only two discrete values, which are high and low. In the digital circuit, the output voltage can have only two states, either 0 volt or 5 volt. If you see this digital signal, voltage is represented by this high value up to this portion, means it has only high values. From this to this time it has only low values. Again from this time to this time it has the high value, then low value. Likewise, the signal is represented with only two states, that is high and low. Then it is called as the digital signal. Now the electronic circuit that handles only a digital signal is called as the digital circuit. And the branch of the electronics which deals with this digital circuits is called as the digital electronics. This is the basic part. Now we see what is the logic gate. A digital circuit with one or more input signals but only one output signal is called as the logic gate. The output of a logic gate can have only one of the two possible states, that is either a high voltage or a low voltage. Now we will see the details of logic gates. Whether the output voltage of a logic gate is high or low will depend upon what? Condition of this input. There are 5 common logic gates, that is the AND gate, AND gate, OR gate, NAND gate and the NOR gate. NAND and NOR are the universal gates. Each logic gate is indicated by a symbol and its function is defined by a truth table. The truth table shows all the possible combinations of input and output. The truth table defines the function of a logic gate also. Truth table helps to understand the behavior of a logic gate. All logic gates can be analyzed by constructing a truth table only. Next is the mathematical statement which provides the relationship between input and the output is called as a Boolean expression. So there are two terms related to the logic gate which are truth table and the Boolean expression. So we will see the first gate, that is the NOT gate. It is the most basic logic gate. It has one input and one output. You can see here the symbol of this NOT gate. There is the bubble which indicates that it is the inversion. Means NOT gate working as an inverter. Means whatever is the input, you are getting reverse output. Because of this, the Boolean equation of the NOT gate is y is equal to x bar. Bar is nothing but negative. So if you see here truth table, input is x, output is y, input is x, output is y, then output will be 1 when input is 0 and output will be 0 when input is 1, which means that NOT gate is inverting the input. Means when the input is high or 1, its output will be 0, and if the input is low or 0, its output will be high. You can see here bubble can be represented here at the initial point, but if a is equal to 1, output should be 0, and if input is 0, output should be 1. This is all about NOT gate. The next one is OR gate. OR gate has two or more inputs but only one output. It is called logical addition, means output is nothing but addition of all the inputs. The output Y is 1 or high, but when either input A or input B or both are 1, if there are two inputs. That is, if any one of the input is high or both inputs are high, the output is 1 or high. You can see symbol here, there are the two inputs A and B, Y is the output. This is the logical addition, hence output Y is equal to A plus B. According to the truth table, we can see here, if both the inputs are 0, output is 0. If any one of the input is 1, then output is 1, and if both the inputs are 1, output is 1. Means what is the condition for OR gate? That any one input should be high or both the inputs should be high, then only output is 1. Boolean expression of OR gate is Y is equal to A plus B. For two number of inputs, Y is equal to A plus B. For three number of inputs, Y is equal to A plus B plus C. Likewise, for getting the output, you must add all the input values. This is OR gate. Next one is AND gate. AND gate also has two or more inputs and only one output. This is the AND operation represents logical multiplication, which means that the output Y of AND gate is high only when input A and input B are both 1 or high simultaneously. This is the only one single condition, that if both the inputs are 1, you are getting the output as a 1. Why? Because this is multiplication. So if any one of the input is 0, you are getting the output 0. Symbol of this AND gate is, for the two input AND gate, it is A and B two inputs, Y is equal to multiplication of these two, A into B. So Boolean expression of AND gate is Y is equal to A into B. If three number of inputs are there, Y is equal to A into B into C. Likewise, for any number of inputs, multiply all the inputs. This is all about AND gate. If total number of possible combinations are n is equal to 2 raised to n, means how many combinations you can do here, that depends upon 2 raised to n. If n is nothing but number of input variables, if there are two input variables, 2 raised to 2, that is 4 combinations are possible. You can see here 4 combinations of the inputs are possible. Likewise, you can get how many combinations are possible for the truth table depending on this formula. Next is NAND gate. The NAND gate is formed by connecting the output of NOT gate to the input of AND gate. You can see here, this is the AND gate. If there is no bubble is nothing but your NOT gate. So for the AND, when NOT is connected, it forms NAND gate. So what will be the output of NAND gate? Opposite of AND. Because of this, for AND gate you are getting Y is equal to A into B. Then for NAND gate you are getting bar of this, that is A into B bar. Then truth table also reverses same case, that if both the inputs are 1, you are getting the output 1 for AND gate, and it should be reversed for the NAND gate. Hence, if both the inputs are 1, then you are getting output as a 0, and for any other cases you are getting output as a 1. The output of a NAND gate is exactly opposite to that of the AND gate. If the inputs A and B both are high, the output Y is negation, that is output is 0, and the gate derives its name from this NOT AND behavior, that is the NAT. And Boolean expression for this is Y is equal to A into B, which is the AND gate equation, and reverse of this gate is bar. So NAND gate Boolean expression is Y is equal to A into B bar. What is the NOR gate? The NOR gate is nothing but again negation of the OR gate. So OR gate, and afterwards there is a NOT connected. So it should be again reverse of output of the OR gate. OR gate output is nothing but logical addition. Y is equal to A into B. Then for NOR gate it should be A plus B bar. The NOR gate is formed by connecting the output of a NOT gate to the input of a OR gate. The output of a NOR gate is exactly opposite to that of the OR gate. The output Y of NOR gate is high, that is 1 when both the inputs are 0 only. Like as you can see here, if this is the output of OR gate, you must get, for 0 0 case it is 0, 0 plus 1 it should be 1, And if both the inputs are 1 and 1, you are getting their output as a 1. But this is a NOR gate. It should be negation of OR. So whatever is the output of OR that are negated here, which means that if any one of the input is 1 or both the inputs are 1, you must get output as a 0. Otherwise output is 1. Logically also you can see here y is equal to a plus b bar, which is nothing but this or a plus b, and negation of that is 1 a plus b bar. Boolean expression of NOR gate is y is equal to a plus b bar. Now NAND and NOR gates are called universal gates because any gate can be implemented by using the combination of NAND gates or NOR gates. Now next is exclusive OR. It is short formed as a XOR gate. The output of this XOR gate goes high only when its two input terminals are at different logic levels with respect to each other. As you can see here, truth table. 0 0 means same input, output should be 0. 1 1 same input, output should be 0. But when one of the input is 1, other is 0, one of the input is 0, other is 1, in that case only you are getting output as a 1. These two inputs can be held at a 1 or at a low, giving the Boolean expression as a C is equal to A XOR B. XOR is represented by this symbol plus with circle. And if you solve this Boolean expression, you should get A bar into B plus AB bar. Symbol of this XOR is, we have to represent OR gate and then one more curve here. Boolean expression C is equal to A XOR B. The output is high when either of this input is high, but not if both the A and B are high. This is the exclusive OR gate. Then exclusive NOR means reverse of OR gate. So reverse of OR gate should be represented by one bubble. So it should be y is equal to A XOR B bar. If both the inputs are 0 0, output is 1. Means whatever is the output for X or you have to reverse this. So it can be represented as the output of exclusive OR goes high when two inputs terminals are at the same logic level, and even high or low at its inputs gives high at the output. Means for exclusive OR, if you can see here, for exclusive OR, if both the inputs are equal, output you are getting as a 0. But in exclusive NOR, if both the inputs are equal, then output is 1. This is the condition for exclusive OR and exclusive NOR. You can represent this by using the NAND logic gates. Means inverter. This inverter symbol we have seen, A is the input, A bar is the output. It can be represented by using the NAND gate by combining. For NAND gate there are the two inputs. So two inputs should be combined at one place. Then there is only one input and then NOT gate. So whatever is the input, you are getting output opposite of that. NAND gate, there are two inputs. For AND gate, and there is a logical multiplication. Same can be represented by two AND gates. OR gate, it can be represented by using the NAND gates. Likewise, NOR gate, it can be represented by these four NAND gates. XOR gate and XNOR gate also can be represented by NOT gates. This we can represent by using the Boolean expression solve. Now we go for the summary. An AND gate produces one output when all of its inputs are 1 only. Why? Because it is the logical multiplication. The OR gate produces a one output when if any one of its inputs are 1. Why? Because it is the logical addition. NOT gate converts the input state to an opposite state. NAND gate produces one output when any one of the inputs are 0, means opposite to the AND gate. NOR gate produces one output when both the inputs are 0, opposite of OR gate. The exclusive OR gate produces one output only if both the inputs are different. And exclusive NOR gate produces one only when both the inputs are the same. By remembering this table, you can make the truth table of any logic gate. Thank you very much.